Good morning. My name is Maria, and welcome to the morning routine of a mom of two children. My morning starts at about 6:30 in the morning. My oldest one by that time is already riding a bike. That's something Justin, my husband, and Scarlett developed as part of their routine during quarantine. And since Justin doesn't go to the gym in the mornings right now, they still do it. So they start about 6 in the morning. In the meanwhile, I start breakfast, and then my youngest one wakes up and we just snuggle for a little bit and then get to cooking. We usually have our breakfast ready to go by about 7 to 7:10. Both my children are homeschooled at this point, so we don't have to go anywhere in the morning except upstairs to our homeschool. Today for breakfast, I'm making oatmeal and buckwheat for baby Justin, who is my youngest. We typically finish our breakfast around 7:30, and while Justin is hanging out with the kids, I head over to the bedroom to make the bed, to take a shower and get ready. Scarlett's school starts at 8:10. She has to log in and be with her teacher. So by that time, I try to get everybody ready. I get dressed, I get the kids dressed. Typically, I have them both either in the uniforms. Well, for Scarlett, it's always a uniform. For Justin, it's typically just getting dressed, and it never fails. He always tries to hide from me. If you've seen my other routines, it's pretty typical. Then I head into the room. So we have about 20 to 25 minutes prior to Scarlett's meeting, and her and I do some of the activities. I am a working mom, so I have a nanny coming usually right at about 8:30. And I have to leave by 9 to get my work done. So I try to get a few bigger activities done in the morning before we even get to the conference with the teacher. Close to 8:10, I head down, get my coffee and laptop, and set Scarlett up. Typically, her meeting with her teacher takes about 30 minutes. They review the lessons from the day before, then present a new lesson, do some reading, do some books. I typically am part of it just to listen and talk through what I should be working with Scarlett on that specific day. I managed to get Justin dressed, and then I set him up with some fine motor skills activities. A lot of the activities that I do with the kids, I actually involve them both, especially if it's math works or any kind of phonetic work. When it comes to writing, it's pretty much just Scarlett, and Justin is doing something else at that time typically. So in this specific case, we are working on her sight words and her writing. It amazes me how much writing kindergartner does. Oh, I think I forgot to mention, I have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old. When my nanny gets there at about 8:30, between 8:30 and 8:45, I usually head downstairs after I finish the final activity with Scarlett. I clean up after breakfast, do my makeup, and then usually I first work at home if I have a few emails to get out. I used to work in the office quite a bit more, but now I try to get everything accomplished at the house, and then I head out to create visual content and get in the car. I am typically gone for about 2 hours. Here's my mom car. I actually cleaned it out yesterday, and it still is, quite not perfect. When I was filming it, I was surprised. After I'm done with my work, I stopped by Starbucks. This was the last day of our current nanny with us, so I wanted to get her a treat. And the kids a little treat for a party. Typically, I show up at home right about 12. At that time, kids are just playing, they're doing a story time, wrapping up their time with their nanny, and then we set up to make a lunch. Well, not like a lunch, more like a snack. So today we're gonna do strawberries, and Scarlett is going to make a salad. We also ordered some food from Whole Foods, And when you order it online, so everything came, it's not ripe, so all the peaches and nectarines have to ripen. Now, I involve all of my children into cooking. So in this case, Justin will be doing the strawberries and Scarlett will be working on the salad. I do Montessori at home if you have not noticed it from the videos yet, and if you're not a subscriber of mine. So practical life is a big part of the curriculum, and it honestly is a good thing to involve your kids in cooking, period. It's great for good, healthy eating habits. So Scarlett has become my salad maker, and Justin is typically doing pretty much any small jobs in the kitchen because he's really into it. 3-year-olds do enjoy cooking a lot. Right after our lunch or snack, about 1 o'clock, we head back downstairs to finish up everything that we have left from the morning, because I do have to take that 3-hour break to complete my work. And Scarlett typically does her thing, Justin does his thing, and I just clean up the playroom after the nanny if anything got left out. And I work with the kids as well. We finish up about 2:30 to 3. This completes my morning routine with 2 children and how I homeschool, work, and manage it all. I hope you enjoyed this video and I gave you some ideas. I will see you later.